Hello there everybody and welcome back to another episode of Brotato. Today we're continuing to unlock those last couple items that we need. And today's is going to be the Pacifist and the Loud, so we'll jump in here quickly. So the Loud character gets plus 30% damage, plus 50% enemies, minus 3 harvesting at the end of the wave. And then the Pacifist gain 0.65 material and XP for every living enemy at the end of a wave. You start with 1 lumberjack shirt, but minus 100% damage and minus 100 engineering. And then we know the GMO one. Minus 10% XP gain, plus 10% item prices, plus 15% enemies, and then plus 3% enemy speed. So this I've been putting off playing for a while. I wanted to get it out of the way earlier on, and I just couldn't think of a way to deal with it, to be honest. Let's go for some health regen on that particular case. Sorry, let's just have a quick look to try and get some more spiky shields. There we go. Yep. So I couldn't think of a way to deal with it, to be honest, because with the 65% extra enemies, there's actually a bit of a problem there. The game has a cap with the amount of enemies that can show on screen. And once that cap is hit, the enemies start despawning. Now that can happen in a normal game, let alone a GMO 65% enemies type game, which can be a bit of a problem. So I'm gonna get the health regen there again. Sorry, we're going in between bits and pieces here. Yeah, so it can be a bit of a problem because with the Pacifist, you gain the experience and materials based on the enemies that are alive, but you can only get to the cap, essentially, of the amount of enemies that are actually on the screen. I'm guessing not that have ever existed in this wave, so you're kind of losing out there. In a weird way, you actually want to be able to trim the fat off some of these enemies. You want to kill as many as you can, and then keep some of them around to get the extra amounts. I'm going to go for armor. We really should be trying to get our harvesting up, but at the moment, we're just focusing on this. So there's more gentle aliens here, which we could do. And you know what? We will do. But the reason why I took the spiky shield is because you can be quite tanky right in the beginning. It scales off of armor. So that's also, again, another reason why you want to take it. Because you're already doing 6 damage here, for example, which is quite nice. And then we can scale percentage damage as we see fit. And then we don't have to worry about either ranged, elemental, or anything like that. One less stat to worry about. There we go. I'm going to just try and trim some of these off quickly. There we go. I'll leave it at that. We're getting there slowly. So 8 harvesting, just take the armor, I think is the big thing. Okay. Speed, we could go range down if we wanted for a bit more speed. Nope. Gambling token. I don't mind this at all. Crit chance and dodge, we can take that. Spiky shield, nearly forgot that one. So yeah, in its case, it really does scale quite well the more you level it up. So I'm happy to see it. But yeah, I was thinking of loads of different ways in how would you potentially deal with this build. You could take ethereal weapons, but the downside with ethereal weapons is there's so many enemies and you have minus 100% damage. Well, minus 70. Let's be fair, because the Loud does give you 30%. So there is that. But that's still a huge deficit that you need to work through. And enemies do scale rather quickly in this game. So it's not like you're gonna be having to be really careful all the way through. So that's one thing to think about. We'll go for speed. Coupon. Yep, I think I'm happy with that. Another spiky shield, fantastic. Another spiky shield, cool. You love to see it. Still a minus 60% damage though. It's a bit rough. So yeah, so ethereal weapons may have worked. Explosive weapons, again, you're in the same position where you're at a minus 100% damage. I know we managed to get over some of that with the Shredder the other day, but the problem there is we did have the Artificer linked where he had 175% explosion damage. So that was a bit of a different tag. And at the same time, you can't use turrets because of the engineering down. So it's a tricky one, to say the least. And I'm going to run straight through here. I want to do a little bit more damage if possible. There we go, and I'm happy with that. I just don't want to see them despawn, is essentially it. I could be doing this all wrong as well, by the way. Like, this is all just my assumptions, to say the least. Okay, let's go. We can get all of these, actually. You'll love to see it. Spiky shield. I don't mind fertilizer at all. Don't even mind cute monkey, actually. Not going to take it, though. Perfect. Minus 10 harvesting. That's still not bad. All we essentially need is like a tractor or wood. Oh, I don't know if I'd tank my harvesting for it, though. But tractor is at least percentage damage, which is something we could probably work with. So we're just going to roam around here. Try get these eggs if possible, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. So wave 7 is probably going to be a good example of where the despawns happen. So we can have a look here. Ooh. If we've survived long enough, that is. Okay, just trying to... I know we keep running into that guy, which is mighty annoying. But we're just trying to survive long enough. Try get some of those kills. I think that's okay. I think I'm okay with that. Let's go for the crit chance. Okay, another spiky shield. Snails, nice. Mushroom, we may as well start getting health regen up a little bit more. That's not bad. Lost duck. That'll help. Okay. What's our health regen? So we don't even regen a full 1 health. Because blood donation could essentially fix our harvesting issue. I don't think it's worth it. I definitely don't think it's worth it. I think grabbing the extra speed is, though. Okay. So yeah, we're kind of relying on getting a tractor or just a lot of harvesting upgrades. We'll see. It doesn't need too much to get to at least positive, and then we don't have to worry about it. But if it's something like melee damage down where we don't really mind, we're okay. Okay, that was a bit dangerous. Because we dodged in a very stupid spot. We let him dodge after us. Never run away in a straight line. When something's chasing you. I learned that from Maze Runner. Always want to run around like crazy. Oh, ho, ho. 129. Alright. So sad about that one. Percent damage, attack speed. Go for the attack speed. I think that's going to be quite valuable. More attack speed. Oh, I did that, so I need to go this way. Okay. Misjudged how much money we had. Alright, I'm still happy with that. Wave 9, this should be fine. Because we got a decent amount of attack speed. Not a huge amount, but we've got a lot of knockback. Damage is slowly starting to come in together. Like, just look at this. How would you deal with this if you weren't this tanky? Or had ethereal weapons? Like, I just don't know. I don't think a pacifist is going to be dealing with this. Using something like the hand. That's why I was really avoiding this one. But yeah, I think shield is safe at the moment. You could always try and get... you might be able to do tasers with scared sausage, maybe? So that they can afflict slow and burn. Maybe that would work. I'm not too sure. Okay. Yes to that. We'll definitely go for dodge there. Armor there. Yep. But like I said, I could be completely wrong with this. Landmines, lifesteal. Nope. Stick, elemental damage, dodge. Nope. Attack speed. Yep, sure. Okay. We'll just grab you and lock the coupon. I'd rather have the upgraded shield than discount for next time. Yep. So we're not doing huge damage. But we're doing enough damage that it's noticeable. And we're not really getting despawns. Which is the ideal situation. But yeah, if anyone else has actually done this run as a pure pacifist, can you let me know if your end of wave figures, shall we say, what they kind of look like in comparison to ours? Because if we're like a few hundred off, then yeah, I'll accept that perhaps you do get all the enemies, even the despawned enemies. Yeah, they're starting to despawn already. Alright, gonna leave them now. Let's see if we can find any trees. Just save ourselves. So we got 100 there. Yeah, if you're getting something like 600 playing a pure pacifist, I'd be very curious to know. Very, very curious. Damage. We could have gone for that harvesting again. Armor. I don't mind Cute Monkey. I think that's going to help us in the long run. We haven't got an elite yet, so let's combine this. Reroll. Okay. Health regen. Max health with health regen. We'll take all of that. Spiky shield legendary version is nice. Is very nice. But I haven't seen a lot of percentage damage today. And then one thing as well is we're going to have our elite next time. I'm a bit worried about them. We did get the silver bullet, which is promising, but I don't feel like silver bullet while we're critting for like 50 is going to do much. We'll be critting for like 75. Oh, not even that. It'll be like 66 or something. I don't know. I can't math today. There we go. Hit the tree. Have a little run through. Follow the loot goblin. Is the game. Loot goblin. There he is. Come here. Where'd you go? The problem is the knockback is... There you are. Come here. Yes, we got him. Nice. We got him in the end. Yeah, I'll take that. Yes. Go for more dodge, more speed. I'm going to go for the speed on that particular one. White flag. I'll take a white flag. Sure. I think it will help us in the long run. I am tempted by this as well, actually. Lose a little bit of dodge to get a bit more harvesting, but just can't do it. Flamethrower. For the lifesteal. That's a thought. That is definitely a thought. Oh, we could have got our harvesting in the positive. I'm not going to. % damage. Alright. Let's see what we can do. I mean, he's not the worst guy to go against. A lot of the time he can be annoying if you're a bit more squishy. But considering we're quite tanky, I think we're in a fine position. Occasionally we might just need to dip out and recharge. That is essentially it. Ow. Will we kill him? I don't know, is the honest answer. I don't think we can. Because I think there's healers as well around here that seem to be healing him. Because his life is not going down quicker than we can... Yeah, he's definitely getting healed. Or we just do that bad of a damage. Which is also a possibility. No, he's like full health. Nope. Dodge. Is this weird? Would this be weird, getting this? I think it is weird. I'm gonna take it anyway. You'd love to see that, though. Just to give us some extra luck. Harvesting for armor. You know what? I'll do it. And then we gotta really focus on getting a little bit more harvest in. Maybe with our level ups would be a good idea. Or some lifesteal. I'm just trying to give myself a whole bunch of options depending on what we need. So at least here we can come in with the shield. They're then gonna burn. Ooh, okay. Yeah, it's a weird build, to say the least. Are we actually hitting anything? Hang on. Am I missing something? What? Why does this seem weird? How are we... Something doesn't seem right. The sound effects seem a bit buggy because it doesn't sound like we're hitting anyone with our shields. How strange. How very weird. I said I'd try and look for some harvesting or lifesteal. So I'll do that. Sure. Blast cannon. Sure. I shouldn't, but I did. So that's the thing. Right. Alright. I think sound effects are back. Not entirely sure what happened there. Are we knocking them back before we can hit them or something? I mean, that could be a possibility. Okay. This is so weird. I'm not gonna lie. This is so weird. Alright, we do heal up quite quickly. I think... No, I can't work out what's wrong with it. We're doing 3 times 6 burning damage. That's not a lot of damage. It must be just because the sound effect isn't playing for the shield. Okay. Alright, game. If that's what you want to do, you do you. Sure. I hate doing that, but sure. More lifesteal. More lifesteal. Crown? Crown? I think we're just about ish at break even. Another spiky shields. Okay. Gonna keep as many of those spicy sauces as possible. I like them. Gonna get as much lifesteal as we can so that we can at least use that flamethrower to some advantage. There we go. Occasionally run through the middle. Just applying that burn to everyone where we can. Nice. It does look good. We're looking promising at this point. Especially if we survive wave 14 and 15, I think we're good. Because they are very horrible if you're squishy and there's a lot of them. Because you can see all these projectiles. Just look at them flying about. We only have 40 health as well. That's one thing to note. if we do get hit, that's why we're taking quite a bit of damage. Ooh, okay. No, actually. 10 harvesting. I want that to stay there. +4 elemental damage, health regen, candle. I will actually take that. No triangular power for me today. Sure. Another flamethrower. Just to be weird about it. I don't think so. Crit chance is okay. Go for that. Alright. What a weird build. But this is the thing, is these combinations, you're really having to think a little bit more outside the box. Like you've seen with pretty much all the videos this week. They've been odd, to say the least, to try and make them work. Let's just run to these Buffy boys. I want to get them healed as quickly as possible, because they could be very problematic. And since there's so many extra enemies, there's going to be so many Buffy boys. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this is feeling a lot more confident. Am I confident in our damage against, like, bosses? I actually have no idea. Because remember, burn can only have one stack of burn on an enemy at once. So that's a thing. Yeah, sound effects are really weird at the moment. I'm actually going to go for the max health. Like that, like that. Regen potion. Tempting. Reroll once just to see for fun. Yeah, I think we go for it. I'm going to leave that. Wisdom. Minus 20% damage. Damage scales up. I think we could go for that today. It's not exactly like we've got a high percent damage run already. This is so weird. Not sure if this is meant to be the way it is, but I like it. Like, look at this. Look at these mummies. And they're so tanky and fast because of the Buffy boys. Which is why we need to get rid of them. We need to eliminate those Buffy boys. Especially when you end up with the host babies as well, being buffed up. They're just running around, spewing projectiles everywhere. There we go. You like to see it. There we go. Need to check what our harvesting was at. Because it was like, what, 44 at one point? See if it's staying still or we're losing a little bit. Or we'll be able to see at the end, won't we? Staying at 44. Okay. Yep, health regen. You love that. Leather vest. We definitely like that. Armor and dodge. We're dodge capped, so maybe we leave that one for the moment, just in case there's something that we can reduce our dodge by, which there will be. Right. You are not too bad. As long as we can get rid of your eggs, I think we're in a good spot, he says. Alright. Why? Is it the Buffy boys? I think it's the Buffy boys that are the problem. Okay, we're going to do a big swing through here, try and get that big group of Buffy boys. Yeah, I don't even think we can kill these bosses, because look at them heal. Those healers are doing some work. They should actually be MVPs. Look at that. Excuse me, can you guys let me kill him, please? Thank you. No? Alright. Okay. This is so weird. Crown? No. Definitely not a peacock. 6 times 6. What are we going to do? Do we just try and get percentage damage? I think percentage damage is probably the better shout. 1 engineering for every elemental damage. That's not going to help us. Extra harvesting. Look at all this harvesting. That would have been great. Make this the crown. And it would have been perfect. Torture device. I definitely can't take torture device today. Tardigrade? I don't think we do tardigrade. I'll go for a focus though. Alright, let's go with that. Like, out of all days, I definitely cannot go for torture today. As much as I want to take it. But yeah. I think it's like we were discussing torture device and why people don't really like it. And the conclusion is essentially, you get it way too late in the game. You've definitely sorted out your recovery. Turn it into a purple. Turn it into a purple, maybe reduce its effectiveness. And you might be Gucci. Maybe don't even limit it. Don't make it a unique. Make it like, I don't know, plus 2 health recovery and get up to like 3-4 stacks. That could be cool. That could actually be really cool. Make it like the staggered one. Go for more armor. Yep. Nope. Do I realistically think we are gonna kill the bosses? I do not. I want to try, but I do not think we're gonna do that. Yeah. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Crit chance dodge, we don't need the dodge. Armor speed down. Okay. There's the damage, which unfortunately we can't do, but we did get focus. So at least we're going to start with positive damage. Alright. We're going to see what we can do. Essentially, all we need to do is just make sure we dodge their attacks. And we'll be golden. Okay. There are so many enemies on this screen. Can't actually see what to dodge at this point. Okay. Okay. Come at me. I think we're doing damage. Like, their health bar isn't full. That's a good sign, right? This is such a weird build. Come here. I need to hit you. Hang on, what's our... Sorry to pause. I wanted to see what our range was, if range was a problem for us. I never actually thought about that one today. I don't think... It definitely isn't. Alright, things are despawning, but I'm still trying to kill this one enemy. Well, the good news is we've built a tank and a half. Get one, get one, get one, get one, get one. Yes. All right. I mean, we beat it. That's all I'm gonna say, and that's all I'm gonna take away from this. All right, we got to pick its sign. Minus 20% damage, plus 2 luck for every permanent minus % damage you have. Plus 1. In this particular case, plus 1 armor for every permanent minus 10% damage you have. Okay. I mean, sure. Sure. I will probably never pick this up, mainly because I will never play the Pacifist, ever, again. So, I'm happy with that. But yeah. Maybe ethereal weapons you can do a lot better than this, but... I mean, we managed to get there in the end. Yeah, it was crazy. Definitely worth taking enemies down and not taking Gentle Alien. I think that's a good shout. But there we go, guys. Well, we only have one more item that we need to unlock, and that is going to be the Bull and the Speedy. So definitely looking forward to doing that one. But with that, guys, if you liked it, definitely give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. We have our Discord that's up and running. Quite a few people have joined now, which is good. And I will catch you all in the next one. Bye for now.